good morning. Still on the later Monday schedule. I'm hoping next week will be earlier and over a quieter bridge. At least that's the plan. I don't know where we'll end up, but plans are plans. I see Ron. Good morning. Ambrose, good morning. Oh, did Narelle make it in? No, it's a Monday. It's too late. If Narelle is here, we gotta go to sleep. I see Colleen, Casey Blazer, Robert T, Alfred Clues. What's the local time, Narelle? Prince Ice is here, good morning. It's only me, good morning. Angie Diaz is here, good morning. Spy Hunter, good morning. RJ has made it in, good morning. Shanetta Elliott, good morning. Rebel Rel is here, good morning. Novarine is here as well, good morning. Om is back from Singapore, back in Tokyo. Mary Lily, good morning. Andrew Horton, good morning. Noonan, good morning. Pamela Miller, good morning. Florian Schwartz, good morning. Bob Dole, good morning. As we continue walking. Look at this parking lot over here. 350 State Street, it's called. That's right, Andrew. Kiana, good morning. Connie V, good morning. Manny Cool, good morning. George H, good morning. John R, good morning. I'm sorry you're not feeling well. Hopefully you recover well. Swanky's boycotting. Well, it was friendly timing to me. Unfortunately, it doesn't always add up. You guys couldn't be any farther, really, right? Time-wise, anyway. Maybe there is a farther time zone. I don't know, but it's pretty far. Steve Parker, Deborah, Robin McGraw. Susie Q. Sebastian wasn't sure. I was not able to make that decision until day of. So that's the thing. I'm scrolling around a little bit. Back to Kibbs Bay. Edward Van Dijk with a €6 super chat. Please give Manhattan back to the Dutch. Sold. Or give it back? Give it. Not that I have any control, or as much control as I have in selling the Brooklyn Bridge. Sound is clicky for telling me. Anyone else getting a click? Darn it, other people are getting it too. I'll have to mess around. It sounds like I'm riding a horse. Okay, 1 second. It's very loud. What is going on here? Earlier, so I don't know if it dislodged something. Let me know if any of that fixed anything. It's okay now? Okay. I poked around everything until it fixed. Frank the Tank is here. Bagels and Walks. Sean is here. Is my sound too much? Better. We have to get to the bridge. The noisy bridge. Oh, I think we were supposed to go this way. Yeah. It was like last week. This place is called Debut. It doesn't open till 9:30. It's a late debut. Oh, yeah. This is the bridge we go. This is the way we go. I think. Yeah. Maki in Japan is here as well. Good morning. Kawada and NorCal, good morning. Glad you're enjoying. Steve and Avril, good morning. Let's see what the situation is going to be like here. Guess we'll go. Kawada's going back to Japan next month, but it's hot and humid. Yeah, heat and humidity together just isn't it. Stex12, good morning. Noir Lelis, good morning. Norel is here, but hopefully going to sleep. Or was here and hopefully fell asleep. It's too late. It's school night. We have some friends who sometimes want to spend late dinners on the weekday. We say, can't do it, it's a school night. School night's a school night. I don't control that. Jerome, good morning. Humidity is a natural skin moisturizer. I mean, I guess if it causes you to sweat a lot, you also get that saltiness on it too. Sue, good morning. Jeffrey Hills, good morning. Oh, is Bear in the Garden here? Good morning. Wow, I feel like I'm pulling all my wires and dongles all over the place. We gotta make the light, which is in our favor. Very good. Ruslan, dobro jutro. John, good morning. Do some extra maneuvering here to keep my pace. Now I can scroll again. 147 days till Christmas. Wow. All right, what did I feel like I missed a few things. I'm trying to scroll around a little bit here. Let's say hi to John. Peter and the birds are here. Oh, JK. Rolling turns 58. Wow. She's pretty young. Huh. What's this like fun? Next time I see some glass, oh, she's on her way back now. And there's buffering. You're right, there is buffering. Even if I show you now, I don't think you'll be able to see anything because of the buffering. Richie, good morning. Quite a bit of traffic. All right, I think it's recovering. Here, there should be some mirrors. You can see my, not the mirrors, the windows. You can see my dongles in. You see my dongles in the windows? How much is that dongle in the window? The one with the gimbal attached. Sorry. Did you know those are the original lyrics to the Mario Underworld theme? Dongle, dongle, dongle. Dongle, dongle, dongle. Oh, Elaine's home, nice. Oh, you mentioned she might be coming home Monday. I mean, she must have done really well with the therapy, physical therapy over the weekend. And was able to get back, nice. I think that's best case scenario. You want to avoid those rehabs if you can. Sometimes they're necessary, but if you can get around it. John McCollum, definitely good walking weather. Much better than last week. 2,000 alleys in New York City? I think I've seen like 5 of them. Like, I'd be curious what definition for alleys it uses. She's back later today. I don't know if my buffer cut out when I answered earlier. Could have. My Sony WF-1000 XM5 earbuds came in over the weekend. They seem pretty good. First impressions are good. They are very slippery physically. I prefer the matte textured ones. A different answer for Ambrose. GPT likes to be consistent, or not. Noah, good morning. Stephen Jover, good morning. There is a green light for the people turning, but there's nobody actually turning. Which light will go now to be green? Will it be for the rest of us? Nope, it'll be for the perpendicular traffic. Shouldn't be too long to the noisy bridge now. I think this is the last big street we got to cross. Tillery Street. You are. Hello, good morning. Hello to Anam. Dongle, dongle, dongle. Dongle, dongle, dongle. It's a Wrangler in the intersection. Wrangler in the box. Everyone watch out. Julie Fromm, good morning. Yeah, I definitely have not seen as many alleys as GPT says. And I don't mean alley BHG. We're still missing, I think. Other holidays today, World Ranger, Uncommon Instrument Awareness. Oh, I think I saw something I think it's a glass harmonica. Look up that unusual, uncommon instrument. The glass harmonica. I think it can be spelled either with or without the H in harmonica. Glass harmonica. It's the weirdest thing. It uses like bowls and you have to wet your fingers. It's essentially like, taking a wine glass and rubbing your finger on the rim and making songs. Making movies, making songs, fighting around the world. Anybody know what that's from? That's right, Tax. I guess people calm down a little bit, which is good. Natalie, hello. I was worried we'd have a missed stream this month too.
No, she just her influence makes people do it.
Magna, good morning. Whoops. Tomorrow is August, that's true. Which also means payday. I saw an incher. The silver car has inching potential. Wait, what did I miss? When is Steck's baby birthday? How come I don't see that in my chat? I see people referencing it. Major Minis, good morning. Ah, I found it. Nathan's first birthday party is this Sunday. Well, happy birthday, Nathan. I can't believe it's been a year. It's pretty wild. getting close to the bridge. Oh no. Once we make it here, we're going to be stuck at the light at this island because it's already blinking for the walkers and we're stuck. All right, we wait. You gotta get up on that bridge. Lynn and Graham, hello. Oh, because it's in 45 minutes. Narelle, what time do you have to be up tomorrow? Our little one, 2.5. Oh, there's a break in cars, but see, there's a very, it's a little bit of a turn here, so it's a blind spot. I don't really want to run across the street unless I'm sure I don't see any cars coming. But for now, there's cars essentially every second, and trucks. Trucks, at least I could see those coming in. The cars are the ones you can't really see. Yes, enjoying my time on the island. All right, light's changing anyway, so now we can go. I mean, I can see why bikes would be tempted to come this way to get to the bridge and not go in their bike area on the other side, because the entrance is right here for the walking ones. Okay, good. Narelle's going to sleep. Good night. I'm glad to see you, but you need rest. Yeah, I took a little break back in the birth of baby commuter, but had to get to it anyway. Hey, it's Bagels and Walk. Sean's wife's Lisa's birthday today. I hope I grammatically made it through that. But happy birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa. Lisa, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa. Anyone remember that? We're getting all the noises as soon as we got to the bridge. Steffich over to 3 euros. Thank you, Steffich over. Trying to be fast before another train moves. There's a train just standing over there. Why is the bridge not painted pink? Wrong bridge? Oh, we should paint it on the way. That crazy is Lady Tanya's here. Good morning. Jay Bear, good morning. Oh, the train is moving now. Well, hopefully it moves very slowly so it's not too loud. Broke the stream. Edward Turner, that is super, super generous of you. I will add this to Baby Commuter's college fund, but that is super kind of you. Thank you for the generosity and for thinking about Baby Commuter's future. Her future is our future. She's the future. But thank you. I'm sorry you had to be subjected to all this noise amidst your generosity. Mark Archangelski or Archangelski, good morning. Edward, thank you again so much. Super kind. Up. GPT's gonna write a loving birthday message to Sean's wife, Lisa. Happy birthday to my amazing wife, Lisa. You are the foundation of our love and the reason for my happiness. Wishing you a day filled with joy and endless love. I adore you. It's not a bad message, but you can tell it's kind of generic. Double train, one's on the other way, one's this way. Edward, I can understand if you'll want a refund. My goodness. Anyway, what I was going to try to say before the trains got me was apparently that Michael Jackson episode of The Simpsons. It was Michael Jackson's speaking voice, but not his singing voice. And a train's coming. Hi, Teresa. Teresa? Exposure to loud noises. Oh, crap. I must stop. Another one's on that side. I must stop all the trains. I am hoping that there's no more hurdles to taking a different bridge next Monday. Hey, so David, that was from The Simpsons? I feel like I don't remember anything. I remember very spotty references. Oh, gosh. Okay. How long will this quiet last? Not long enough. I think I just read on the NYC subreddit there was a significant scooter crash on this bridge. I think it was on the wheeled side of it, but like 4 e-scooters got into a notable accident with like blood everywhere. I think no fatalities as far as I understand, but everyone, at least someone, went to the hospital. So, remember, these scooters weigh like a lot. They're still like 250-pound devices going at whatever 30 plus miles an hour, which there shouldn't be. They have to be like officially registered as a motorcycle, I think, at that speed. It's wild. American singer-songwriter, hitmaker Lobo. Isn't that like Latin for wolf? I'll have to find that song. Police officer was seen running out of a building really fast. People called it a cop out. Just because you're dinging doesn't mean you're on the right side of the of the path you're supposed to be on. You're supposed to be on that side if you're on a bike. That's going to be a real problem where the narrowing is. That bike really shouldn't be here. Anyway, 4 people were injured. Yeah, it's enough people that got injured because of those e-scooters. It's been relatively quiet now for a little bit. Those trains will be back very soon, though. Anyway, there's Lower Manhattan, Brooklyn Bridge. Cassiani, good morning. I think I hear a train coming. Chris Bates, good morning. I gotta like go a little fast. Actually, I'm glad to see they're actually doing work though behind the fences now. We were talking about these fences last couple of times, and how like there's nothing going on behind them, but it looks like they are actually doing stuff. Yeah, don't like those floating magnet trains in Japan make very little noise, apart from just how fast they are. They are doing stuff. This is good. Hopefully, the faster they get the work done here, the sooner we'll get rid of the narrowing. I can also imagine how much it sucks for them to work on this bridge right now. Oh, you heard that? It's only me. I thought maybe I'd overload the mic close to my face and it would just do some weird stuff. Chris in the UK, hello. I mean, I don't know if you're referring to the fire that made the crane fall. That happened last week. Otherwise, I'm sure there's fires happening a lot that don't make the news, but, you know. Tamara Britton with $5, which I think it's Tamara Britton. Appreciate that support. Train is coming from behind me. Heading train. Decline now. That's right, Jennifer, they should. I think based on the speeds they go, they are supposed to. Nobody's enforcing it. Oh, in Japan, the rails are welded, I see. But also, don't those magnetic trains also like elevate above the track? Like they technically float a little bit? I don't really know what I'm talking about. I thought that's how it worked. Maglev or something. Magnetic levitation. I mean, I'm assuming that requires that the track to be very perfectly welded without any imperfections too. Here we go. There was a wrestler called Mass Transit. Oh, really, Noah? Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's difficult from both sides in that sense, then. But I mean, I guess in that case, you have to like just walk it across the bridge officially. I don't know. Did I miss Tamara? I thought I said thanks, Tamara. Unless there was a train thing going on. But if I did miss it, I apologize. Thank you, Tamara Britton, for the $5 super chat. I'm pretty sure I said it, though. Unless the train was coming by and it got cut off. They're storing some equipment over there. Sunshine after rain is here. Good morning. It's been a little bit. And Momo with a €5 super chat. Good morning to me and the friends. Thank you, Momo. Appreciate that. Very kind. Doomsday tonight. Good morning. Don't worry about it. I'm also late. D-Train. Yeah, good morning. Here we go. There's another one. U-Train. Everybody, rock your body, everybody, rock all right, sliding down. Back, streets, back, all right. Oh, here we go. You, way on the soda, it's soda. Somewhere between the sacred silence and the silence and somewhere between the sacred. Oh, sorry. Okay, we're done. We're coming into Manhattan. Yes. Harry Berto, good morning. Teresa ID, good morning. Am I gonna get a copyright strike from that? Probably not. A free concert. System of a Down, that's right. When I became the sun, I shone life into man's heart. When I became the sun, I shone life into man's heart. Okay. Can we make it to the end of this? It's just a short little walk left to the end of the bridge. Can we make it without any more trains? How do I know what train it is? I catch a glimpse of the letter on it as we see them come. They could be on the front or on the side, usually both. When we usually start the live stream. So Mondays are still a bit of a wild card. Normally Monday mornings we started around 7:30 to 7:45. This past week, today's the last day of Mrs. Commuter being away, so I've been having to also take the baby to school, which means leaving a little later than I usually would. But next week things should be back to normal, but there's still all these variables because my current Monday location is temporary. So we should get a more permanent solution, hopefully September or October, but I just go where they tell me. You tell me do things, I do them. Or something. Chancey from WBPA. I don't, Chris, I don't. Richard Hansen's a member. Thank you for the support, Richard. Oh, here comes the train as we're nearing the end of the bridge. As we're nearing the end of the bridge. My goodness. Mazzy, hello. Sorry, it's terrible. Some actor told some funny Christopher Walken story. The fuck? People were thinking the same thing. Stexanova. Yeah, somebody approached him and he was walking a dog. Well, the person approaching him was walking a dog, and Christopher Walken was like, "Wouldn't it be nice to have a tail?" I don't know, maybe you could look it up based on that, but it's kind of silly and funny. And kind of how I would expect any actual Christopher Walken encounter to be. Chris Walken Trivial Psychic. I don't even know if I remember that one. I do love when Christopher Walken hosted SNL. Who was that one weird character he did, like in the library? I cannot remember the name. He like had a glass of wine or something. You can have a coffee. It's gonna be too hot. It's gonna hurt real bad. It's probably the right reaction. Michelle Mish, good morning. And Miss JP, good morning. Touring different places this year, good morning. Somebody wasn't paying attention, so I crossed. Something like that, Sonia. There's like a certain character Christopher Walken played on SNL, or recurring whenever he hosted. Just can't remember. How far is Times Square from here? Probably a couple miles in that direction. Of course, the cowbell one is probably the most famous. That Bruce Lee Warrior show mural is still up over here. I guess it's Cinemax. It's over there. That's the mural. Is there still clicking? This might be the more infrequent clicking. That's me. I'll just show you. Actually, I won't, because unscrewing it's causing some weird problems. There's a tripod at the bottom of my gimbal. It kind of extends, it's a collapsible tripod that extends the grip, and I actually use that to hold it. I'm definitely walking. I came from Brooklyn. I'm in Manhattan now, so I'm not sure what I put in the description. Feral Cat, good morning. Touring, thanks for popping in. These NYC parks also have those electric Mustangs. I guess we can walk on this little path temporarily. Roxanne Robles, good morning. Dasha, good morning. I don't think it's that far from here, Times Square, because really we're almost on Grand Street, then we'll be on 1st Street. Because from 1st to 42nd, that'll be like, what, 2 miles, but then again it's diagonal, so maybe closer to 3. I don't know. I don't tend to look at distances too much. I just use the usual guesstimate of 20 blocks to a mile. I don't know how many avenues it is to a mile. 3 maybe? Ah. Those egg tarts look very good in the window. I've been meaning to include my stride length in this Garmin watch. I'm curious how it would affect my steps. Because it's interesting that the Garmin can account for that. Well, not automatically. But I'm at 11,000 steps so far. I guess those giant emojis are still a thing. Interesting. That corner place is called the Granddaddy. It looks like a coffee shop of sorts. Looks kind of nice. Is that a new update, Susie? Sounds like something they should have done a while ago if they didn't. Ha! Burger She Wrote. Well, this place has actually been here a few years. It's got Michelin something. I don't think it's starting. I think probably just Michelin rated or something. Not Michelin mentioned. What's the lesser than a star? Burger She Wrote. Statue of Liberty is behind me. We'd have to go all the way south to the south tip of Long Island. Long Island, Manhattan. Why did I say Long Island? I don't think I slept enough last night. Anyway, then you could take the Staten Island Ferry if you want to go for free and just look at it. Or you can pay for an excursion directly to the island that has Statue of Liberty. I think it was called Grand, because it's on Grand Street. Granddaddy, I think. Now I'm second guessing myself. It's a power play. He knows exactly how he needs to be and doesn't worry about it. And I think that's the way to do it. I guess we're going right. Oh, is Sean Bagels and Walks leaving already? Oh, I was gonna ask what the plans are for Lisa's birthday. I forgot to ask earlier. That's my fault. I guess we'll find out if you do any stream or anything. All right, if these cars are turning left, that means we should get the light changing in our favor shortly. I believe I can fly. Nope, I was right. Good. The crane that fell was in the 40s. We actually stopped by that area on Saturday's live stream. This is that Slicing Deli Meats Subway shop. We were supposed to walk in there and actually ask them to slice a piece of meat for us. We know they can't. I don't think they have a slicer in there. Michael says Wednesday will be the 20th anniversary of your 40th birthday. Impressive. I needed some mental gymnastics to to get to the bottom of that one, but I got there. Ooh, birthday cake from Venero's is a good choice. My favorite from there used to be the tiramisu. But we also grew up in Stuytown. I grew up in Stuytown, so that was a very common birthday cake purchasing location. It's not, well, it's on 11th Street and 2nd Avenue. We're on Rivington. We haven't gotten to 1st Street just yet. What are they going to be filming here, or is this something else? Let's check. Skippers. Whatever that might be. Andrea Stevens, good morning. I don't know that I'd actively purchase a carrot cake, but I also know that I wouldn't turn one down if it were offered to me. Like, it's one of those cakes that I enjoy when I eat it, but I feel like I wouldn't actively go out to get one, if that makes sense. Chris is 1 day older than your birthday today. I mean, that would mean that yesterday's your birthday, right? I don't know if it could mean anything else. Either way, belated happy birthday, because that always works, right? It was your birthday event at some point that passed, so belated happy birthday works. It's 9 seconds to cross right. Well, at least I'll get to the middle. We could worry about the next part when we get there. Let's walk down the middle. Oh, I feel like that bus ran over something. Oh yeah, Noah? Huh. Is it humid today? It's not that bad at all. I don't know what Nightbot said it was, but could be worse. I don't know what 60 Lower East Side is, but it might be a hotel. Ooh, eligible, huh, Chris? Are you gonna take it? I guess you don't have to if you're enjoying what you're doing. You do more. Yeah, I really still want to try El Churro. We should have crossed before, because now we're stuck on the island again. The island of relevancy. Well, if I'm there, it'll be the island of irrelevancy. Every time I read the word hotel, all I can think about is Russell Peters doing his little bit on hotel. El Churro. $1.50 pizza, Russ and Daughters right here. I'm curious if there are any dollar pizzas left. Most of them have increased their price to at least $1.50. This might be a couple of $1.25s. But I haven't seen a proper dollar pizza in a while. Not a long time. It's been a while.
We're going in this way.
Katz's Deli, of course, up ahead. Never heard of it before, but here it is. Kidding. I always recommend it for pastrami in New York.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to stop at the red light anyway, but okay. Dollar Tree's $1.25 tree now. Unbelievable. Well, in New York, all those dollar stores used to always be $1 and up, or 99 cents and up. You gotta get an Arizona iced tea if you want the same, unless those have raised their prices too, I don't know. Wasn't this a little deli that's got pretty good food? What's Katz's? Well, they're an old deli. Most known really for their pastrami, I would say. They might have some other stuff. But now they're known for $30 sandwiches. Five Below is ahead of the curve. It's too bad Five Below is not an ice cream store. That's really a missed opportunity. It's only me. Thanks for popping in.
You read it?
This building's completely covered in scaffolding. I don't know if they're dismantling it. Maybe. A $1963 is now $10. Wow. In 1963 money, $1 is 10 cents. Susie Q's enjoying retirement. That's right, no more payphones. Those Link NYC stations you can make a free phone call from. They probably did that because they know not many people make phone calls. Or I guess phone calls are being placed less and less, especially from the streets. But who knows? There's a little gift shop around here. Here it is, the Exit 9 Gift Emporium. They got a bunch of knickknacks in there. We're on Avenue A now, walking north. Unusually placed cash points like an ATM. I'm sure there's something. Just making sure that Miss Commuter's all right. No Flies getting Mega Millions. Let us know when you win. It's not me. Good morning. Oh, we got the light. Let's go. Tompkins Square Park's coming up on the right. JC Loop, good morning. All right. Actually, I think I'll stay on this side. We usually stay on the park side. Oh, is that the famous scene, Harry Met Sally? I see, Jeffrey. This place is an old school, I think it's the same guy. It's an old school ice cream shop. I forget the guy's name, but I think he's still there and he serves his own ice cream. Darn. Can't remember more. Very helpful as a host, I know. Don't worry, I'm self-aware. I know I'm useless. Ray, is that the one, Noah? I think he was in the window still. I saw him. Yeah, that was him, right? That's good to see. He's still going strong. There's another Ralph's Italian Ices, which doesn't open in the winter, and it has a lot of time to collect tags. I wonder how well they do it. They can only open in the summers and still cover all their rent to keep this corner all winter. It's interesting. Because like their business is closed half the year. And it's not like it's a tax spot. It's not H&R Block, right? Is the chat working? Last message I see in my chat is Noah confirming. Oh, I see a chat from Chris. Okay, I don't know, Chris, actually. Noah might know. It's working. Okay, good. Tags, I mean graffiti when I say that. Here's Tompkins Square's Bagels. It's not super busy in there right now. A lot of times it's a pretty busy spot for bagels. Okay, good, as long as it's working. I know we had those fish market over here. Huh. That's some interesting history, David. Happy birthday to your dad. Or how happy would-be 111th birthday. That's what I'm assuming be Stephen. I just wonder, like, how much money you have to make for, like, you only work half the year, but keep paying the rent all year. I guess they do. I guess they're doing it. They've been there for a few years now. Oh gosh, these are the new Link NYC stations. This is the most visually appealing version of the Link NYC station. You could still make a phone call and charge your phone, but there's no side screen, and it's an impressively ugly piece of city equipment. It's supposed to be even faster internet, but my goodness. Ron is still waiting for Sean to show the bagel section. Maybe today. Yeah, there's supposed to be the faster internet 5G or something, but man, why does it look like that? Couldn't they figure out something better? At least in the forests, they try to disguise them as trees. But here it's just, bam, big rod. It's a corn dog, yes. 5G corn dog. Miss Carholio. Yeah, they're newer ones, but I feel like they don't put those. I don't know why they don't put the screens in these neighborhoods. Maybe because the streets are smaller, so they put something that has a smaller footprint on the ground, and maybe that's one of the reasons. I have no idea. I'm gonna try to just run across now. I don't feel like waiting. I made it. I hear no traffic moving yet. Now they started. I'm already across. Okay, we're in Stuytown. Made it in. Of course, they have a version in Arizona. I mean, they used to allow you to play like YouTube videos directly on the screen on Link NYC, on the small screen, not on the big screen. So those are for advertisements. You can imagine they stopped that very quickly because people would take those free newspaper boxes, put them on their sides, and just watch videos right in front of all those Link NYCs. Not that it's any different now, because you could charge your phones on them. Anyway. I don't know why I'm going this way. We'll take a slightly different. We'll walk by playground 9. We'll make a right after we go down this hill. It's a nice like little mini forest. A lot of squirrels scurrying about in the mini forest here. Anyway, Stuytown's a nice place. It's a nice place to grow up. Now it's kind of expensive for what it is. Ron used to go to McDonald's to get coffee and Wi-Fi. Hey, I mean, that works. McDonald's coffee is not that bad either. I mean, it's not amazing coffee, but it's also pretty cheap. Peter, not really. I think most people, if they're going to dine outside, they want a covered area at the very least. Maybe those other ones that are uncovered are more used at night times. Or maybe not at all anymore. And it's just vestigial. I think they set up like a little summer camp here maybe. For kids not in school in the summer. Stuytown's version of the mini street cleaner. Looks like it's barely going to squeeze in there. It made it. I didn't hear any crashes. Yeah, Stuytown's a really nice place. Their motto used to be "A park runs through it." I don't know if they've used that slogan in a long time. But it used to be Stuyvesant Town, a park runs through it. Yeah, right, Ron? It's not bad. Fountain's back in working order. That's good. This is the newer security booth. Nobody in it, but at least they have air conditioning. I saw it sticking out on the side. That's good. Okay. And the fountain, playground 10, which was not astroturfed before, or fake grass, whatever it's called. Used to be just an empty playground with concrete. Yeah, I wonder if they still have some of those signs. I doubt it. I think there were when who owned it? Rose, I think, was the name of the company that owned it for a few years. I don't know. Mini golf course. Just have Elon Musk go for it, Chris. Autonomous mini sweepers and golf carts. These are the hills we used to sled on in the winters in Stuytown. You didn't have these fences at the end. You would just sled right out into the road. But there wasn't anybody really driving through the blizzards then anyway, so. It might have been after I think after MetLife is when it started changing hands quickly. And it really was going in different directions. It's been a while. Or maybe MetLife was in the middle of all that. I don't remember anymore. I don't remember. Peter Cooper's across the street. There's no cars on the side road. I'll go to the middle and I'll wait here. And David just memorized the whole 2 all-beef patties thing. McDonald's, a Big Mac one. Oh, I think they finally finished and opened the kids' park here. Thanks, Fred. I don't want to wait for lives to be over. New Toyota. All the parks here are now keycard access. They used to police the basketball ones the most before they had keycard access. They used to actually have like recreation employees that would sit in the park and do resident check. They would take down your name and a number from your key. Frank knows what he's eating now. Sunshine City Solar Lights. We're in a place called Peter Cooper Village, part of Stuyvesant Town, in Peter Cooper Village apartment complex. Chevy Avalanche. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I don't think that's how it goes. Waterside Plaza towers in the background. Yeah, super residential. There's like no restaurants, no shops on this side. If you like live in this building, it might even be closer for you to just go to Waterside Plaza. The supermarket's over there. Aristides. But no, I'm not drinking anything. That's probably about right, actually. Stuytown, Peter Cooper pricing. I'm gonna go to the middle at least, because this whole area is like locked down now. They're detouring all of that. See, like I don't have a green light right now, but these cars do that are crossing this. So I think I'm safe to go. I just don't know why it would be red for me if it's green for the cars going parallel to me. Although it is getting kind of busy here at the gas station, so I'm just going to quickly go through. Plus, I have the light anyway. See, they're always going to be using that gas station, no matter how outrageous the prices are. If you need gas over here, you're going to get it. So they don't really care how much it is. I don't have perfect pitch. I have relative pitch. Well, I've developed relative pitch kind of with years of music, but it still takes me a minute sometimes. That's right, you don't own the place. Peter Cooper Village apartments are bigger. A proper 2-bedroom in Peter Cooper Village also has 2 bathrooms. And even the kitchen has a little room for a little table too. Stuytown, the kitchen, well, it used to be, you could fit like 2 people in there. You had almost no counter space. That's wrong. I don't believe there are any co-op units in Peter Cooper. They talked about it one time, about letting people buy their own units in Peter Cooper or Stuytown, but that never happened. So I don't think that's true at all. All right, fire GPT. Get Vince McMahon over here. You're fired. No, wait, that's just Skyrim. No, Morrowind. Morrowind? That's Morrowind. Sorry. I was trying to do the hey, hey, goodbye. But I somehow turned into Morrowind. If anybody knew what that was, the song I just sang, I don't know what you'd win, but it's very obscure. No one's gonna know. It's Risk Your Life. It's this very odd action MMO from like the early 2000s. Thanks, Wayne. You too. Skyrim is very similar to Morrowind in that sound, right? That's not in it. Colton, glad you made it. They'll never take over our Wranglers, right, Frank? Wow, it's not me. That's wild. I wish things didn't go up in price as much as they did here. That's insane. Because it's not like the wages are coming up proportionately either, right? So that's why so many people are getting priced out. Seaplane, float plane, floating seaplane, seeing float plane. Nightbot does them if you ask it with GPT in front of it. Somebody linked the API into Nightbot, and I've taken advantage. Interesting, Andy. Late start and a slightly new commute. Temporary. Temporary timing and temporary location, but the goal for Mondays is no matter what location they give me, I'm hoping to have no matter what they give me, I'm hoping to have the same endpoint. Yeah, Morrowind is like, you know, it was good in the sense there was no compass. You actually had to read, right? You had to like actually read what your quest journal said to do, because you were going to be given like landmarks, you know, follow the road until you see a giant rock shaped like Robert De Niro and then make a left, you know, something like that. But nowadays you just follow your compass, the GPS. And then again, like thinking about it, nowadays I wouldn't have the time to carefully read every journal entry to know exactly where to go. It is what it is. Maybe in retirement if I make it. Yeah, Morrowind, it's Elder Scrolls 3. They should be working on Elder Scrolls 6, but first they got to get Starfield out. Same company making that. And then Elder Scrolls 6 will probably come out in like another 30 years or so. Nobody got time for that. Nobody got time for that. Remember when they used to like turn memes into songs and things? Microsoft Streets and Trips? I don't think I did. I remember Morrowind also was like one of the first games with like pretty decent water effects for the time, even though it kind of looked like liquid mercury or something. It uses like water shader effects. But I remember in Morrowind you can go wild doing certain things. Like you can make potions, and then while you have a potion that increases your stat, if you make another potion, you'll be able to make a potion that gives you higher stats because you made that potion while you had temporarily higher stats. So you could like keep building upon the strength of potions by just making new potions when you're temporarily elevated from your last potion. You know, maybe a little broken, but it's kind of wild to be able to like jump across the entire world and essentially have it load strangely because you jump too fast. And then you had to have a potion of Skyfall if you did that. Is it still making clicking noises? I had a connection thing before. Maybe that's just resurfacing, but hopefully when I stop moving here, it'll stop. Haven't seen it, Dusty. Sounds interesting. All right. Let's pick a column here. Yeah, I think Morrowind was intended to be first person. Super nice day today. I think the temperatures are going to be pretty nice for the next week or so. Voice is different, I don't know why. Maybe I lost it a little bit trying to scream over the trains earlier. You know. Can't tell if the float plane is taking off. No, it's taking off. That's gotta be pretty cool, right? Taking off and landing in the East River. How many steps currently? I'm at 15,400 steps. I see things, I see them with my eyes. I see things, they're often in disguise. Oh man. I miss those old memes sometimes. Super hot in Ohio? Uh-oh. Oh, did the heat wave go in that direction? Anyway, since we're a little later than usual anyway, at least the stream didn't crash today also, but let me sign off and go do my work. Thanks everyone for stopping in today. Appreciate the super chats, super stickers, very generous today. Too generous, but thank you. Members, thank you. PayPal, thank you. Patreon supporters, thank you too. Think about subscribing if you haven't already. Why not? But no pressure. No pressure. And of course, thanks to the mods. Yes. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I'd be able to stream today, but I'm glad I made it. I should have enough time to do everything else I have to do, so that's good. Anyway, have a great rest of Monday, Tuesday, and morning. Should be back to normal time, which is about 6:15 a.m. Yeah, I got to do more non-morning commute streams, like the Saturday one we had this weekend. Anyway, thanks again, everyone, and we'll see you all a Wednesday morning. Till then. Bye.